Wait a minute. That right there, a voluntary accompaniment. Hi guys, I am lawyer Muhammad Sadri Hikmat.
Oh, lawyer.
Actually, we are taking him to the police station because he was activity suspicious behavior.
Sir, do you want to go there? You can see, he refused to go with you. Please let him go.
So this man has like disability. That's why we're taking him to his guardian.
Oh, is that so? If you want to bring him, please bring his guardian here. The person don't want to go with both of you. If you want to take him, you must bring his guardian here. You maybe have another reason. I would love to know.
Yes, please go.
You gotta be kidding me. You want me to file a complaint for an illegal arrest? You think the court would say?
Okay, let's go now.
You want to eat?
Your Honor, the defendant do not know about the abduction. The defendant feels sorry about the plaintiff who had the disabilities and said him like a family. It wasn't that he did not pay his wage. He only helped them consider the plaintiff's mental state. He is the evidence about the plaintiff wages. He will also provide the clothes, place and the food for the plaintiff. Your Honor, I will submit the plaintiff's wages evidence.
Your Honor, I would like to make one thing clear before we move.
Okay, proceed.
Let Mok Chung, the defendant, as a witness.
Defendant come to witness it.
The defendant claimed that he had been depositing and the plaintiff wages every month without error. Is that right?
Yes.
Then why was the money not deposited to an account with the name of the plaintiff? Why? But instead deposit to an account with a fake name, Intan Meme?
Well, that's because I didn't know his real name.
So you are claiming that you had been employing someone whose name do you not even know for 5 years, correct?
Yes.
And you think that the first wage wouldn't be too much, but it seemed that the money deposit was over 32,440 ringgit.
That is the advance payment.
Is it considered an advance payment to receive a part of the salary in advance with the employee labels as the guarantee when in need of urgent money? Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
However, according to the record, the defendant haven't even touched the advance amount. And the plaintiff was still depositing the money monthly, even after the advance payment. Your words are not making sense here. What is the real reason?
To be honest, I just paid him a lot upfront because I felt sorry for him.
You keep speaking lies. The average salary for certain workers is around 400,000 per month. Your Honor, I like to submit this document containing the table of wages for the relevant occupation as evidence. But you see, the amount of money that the defendant had been repeatedly depositing is around 1,860. The amount of the table is minimum wages calculated on the average 8 hours shift per day. Because you feel sorry for him, that's why you paid only 1/3 of the average month salary. This is the evidence, Your Honor.
I mean, well, that's because I provide him food and a place to stay.
So you are saying that you paid him less than average because this was an employment contract providing food and shelter?
Yes, that's right.
I would like you to see Exhibit 3 submitted by the plaintiff party. This is the actual condition of the accommodation provided by the defendant. It was a tiny room, assuming 19 square feet in size, with no electricity of water. I would like you to see Exhibit 3 submitted by the plaintiff party. This is the actual condition of the accommodation provided by the defendant. It was a tiny room, approximately 19 square feet in size, with no electricity or water. There were no windows or even a bathroom. I would like you to see Exhibit 4 submitted by the plaintiff party also. This is the actual condition of the food that the defendant claimed to provide for the plaintiff. The plaintiff was eating food like this to survive. Defendant, is it true how you treat family? And according to this evidence, it seemed that defendant hadn't been properly providing the food and shelters include the employment content. Correct? Your Honor, I would like to change the compensation amount. Not only did the defendant embezzle the wages, but also the cost of accommodation. So we would like to add the amount.
Granted. Change the compensation amount for the next trial.
What? Witness, I didn't ask you a question. Do you have anything to say?
No.
The next day.
The defendant had hired the plaintiff in pity for the fact that he could not live a normal life. He was not aware that abduction, confinement, and human trafficking were related to his method.
Plaintiff side, do you have anything to say?
Of course, we would like to say that Article 40 of the Constitution, all citizens shall enjoy the freedom of residence and the right to move at will. The basic rights of the people are recognized in the Constitution. The Constitution must be prioritized above any other law and must be observed above all else. However, the plaintiff's basic right had been violated by the defendant.
Defendant had hired the plaintiff as means to protect him.
Of course, would you like to say that, Your Honor? In addition to the picture of the shelter that I submit, I would like to submit the video file as exhibit submitted by the plaintiff party.
Granted. Video file, please.
This is the outside of the shelter that the defendant had provided for the plaintiff. One interarguing part of this provided shelter is that the doorknob is flipped around from inside to out, which means the door can only be locked from the outside.
That door doesn't even use since it's broken. It doesn't even lock, right?
You say that it doesn't lock? Please pay attention to the next part of the video. This video was recorded at 5 in the afternoon. The temperature inside the shelter was 39 degrees Celsius. Is it the fact that it was chilly outside?
The shelter was not managed by me.
Well, we will find that out once we listen to our witness. Your Honor, I would like to request the defendant Wais Kasum as the witness.
What is this? Honey!
Witness, are you the wife of the defendant?
Yes, I can.
Patient as an accessory to abduction and human trafficking.
What the hell are you saying? Are you gone insane?
Two sons are also under investigation for assisting in the crime. Their fingerprints were discovered on the plates on the doorknob. That must mean that they had been in contact with the doorknob and the plates. Whatever their method may be, witness in that way, were you able to make contact with the door and the plates?
When it was time, I had to put the person back in.
So it was your job each day to lock the plaintiff inside there.
When it was time, I had to put the person back in.
So it was your job each day to lock the plaintiff inside there?
Yes.
Why did you lock him there? Witness, I ask you this again. Why did you lock him up there? Witness, answer this question. Witness, answer this question.
Because he might run away.
And who ordered you to do so?
My husband.
Are you crazy? That's not true. That fucking bitch.
Silent. Defendant side, do you have any question?
We do
No,
not.
Honor, I would like to request our last witness. She's the one who built the warehouse.
Granted. Please come.
Witness, were you the one who built the small building next to the sub farm?
That's correct. They asked me to build that building 5 years ago.
Was there anything strange about that building?
He said it would be used as a warehouse, but they asked me to put the door handle on outside.
The defendant asked you that?
Yes, that's correct.
I'd like to submit the transaction detail deposit by the defendant to the witness. This is evidence to provide that the construction has taken place. I don't think there's any more reason to talk about the defendant criminal act. That's all from me, Your Honor.